Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sideline. Look at the head coach of the Browns. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
Katie's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. 30. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 31-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready! 70 Timberwolves! Cowboy Eagles! 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
After the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they'll start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, cut.
So Reed will give it to Simpson. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Check, pink.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this hit to the floor before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns.
Cougar 19.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Gabriel here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down. Third and 12.
Check White.
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll run here on first down. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Okay,
First and 10 now from the 46.
ready. Liking 18.
We give to Reynolds. Through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two,
ready.
got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the gun, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Here comes Reynolds. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns getting their offense out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Opposite.
First
Three.
call here coming from the shotgun.
Check White.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Gets it through the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to fight. And the play went right over his head.
45. White. Hut.
Sampson from the pistol. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. Opposite.
Throwing from the gun. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Blue check. It's in now. Red 38.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. They run. Here's Reynolds. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Bronco 80. Go.
Now it's Reynolds. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Warriors, 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Gabriel. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2-minute warning. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
19, 18. Ready, ready.
Handoff on second and short. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They gain 11 on that play, and the Steelers have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Here's Gabriel. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, that puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of
Throwing now on 1st down.
First down.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Browns first down. A gain of 12. And the Browns first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. Now midfield after that loss, here's 2nd and long. They're going to throw out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
4 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. It's Sampson running out of the gun. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go now.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion left. It's 3rd and goal, back to throw. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Panthers in the NFC South. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Panthers are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is the Ravens wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Ravens win this one by 11. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Cowboys get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Deputy!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready! Cougar 19! 70 Lions! 19 tight! 19 tight! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Gabriel to the air now. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
It's Reynolds on the carry. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Warriors 70! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Mustang 19! Let go!
Here he is on 2nd and inches. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds yards after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another carry for him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. He's going to have to pick up the pace.
Come on. Steady.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So we have to pause here.
Okay,
Team officials
ready?
saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Get up. Cougar 19.
Back to the well again. Nick Snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. We can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Reynolds again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
They're headed up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Browns 17. Set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, go, ready.
A handoff here to Sampson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Check, pitch.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Opposite.
The K fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 3rd and 5, Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well.
4th down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out.
Got it. Ready?
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Back. Cougar 19.
On the gun, here's a handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He was brought.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot.
Ready up.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cub 19. Cub 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Check right.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's taken in by Horn. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. So in Reed, they'll give it to Simpson. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Blue check. Set. Quick.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st down. It's a gain of 25
From a great
yards.
throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Opposite.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
Steelers 21.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. As this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready! Cougar 19! Ready,
A give now from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Dragon 60!
Looking to throw. He's got a man left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, come on. Set! Bronco 80! Ready!
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready!
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready! Ready!
Running it now out of the gun. We'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by only 3.
Okay, break!
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Handoff now from the gun. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now it's Reynolds. And Nelson Reddick just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
19 tight, 79 Broncos! 18, Pioneer! Go!
Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And they're not going to have to run a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready! Viking!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and
70
4.
Timberwolves! Cougar 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Mustang 19!
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They run. Here's Reynolds. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Steelers, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. And it's good. So they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. It's a return from the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.